Transporting natural gas as solid hydrates is a novel approach that is both safe and economical. Gas hydrate is an ice-like compound that can hold natural gas over 170 times its volume. Unlike LNG, requiring extremely low temperatures, or CNG, requiring high pressures, hydrate can be stored and transported at a much milder temperature and pressure condition of -20 degrees Celsius at atmospheric pressure. Gas hydrate supply system is economical for small to medium-sized gas reservoirs located between 1 and 6,000 kilometers away. From the 6 candidate countries, several gas wells were found to be profitable. They are in Indonesia, in the Philippines, and in Vietnam. None of these sites were profitable with conventional LNG or CNG transportation methods. Our ship can carry a total of 104 kilotons of hydrates in 8 separate cargo bays. Our carrier is the key to the NGH supply chain of the future. Our supply chain starts at a standalone PSU, a production and storage unit offering an easy and hassle-free access to our NGH regasification carrier. This NGH PSU costs about 35% less than the conventional LNG production and storage unit. Our NGH supply chain begins when our carrier arrives at an offshore NGH PSU, where hydrate loading process begins with docking alongside the PSU. Gas hydrate pellet loading arms with flexible joints are extended to be securely attached to the opening holes of each cargo bay. The floors of 8 separate cargo bays are perforated for water drainage. Rotating and rising double joint loading arm enables even deposit of hydrate pellets. Minimized void volume and the tapered roof at the top portion of the bay mitigate the slushing of solid cargo and increase carrier restoration capability. In the hydrate production facility, bucket elevators are in charge of pellet transfer to various elevations, followed by a series of conveyor belts in charge of horizontal transfer. Natural gas hydrate pellet transportation conduits are insulated and isolated from surroundings. Inside temperature of the conduit is -20 degrees Celsius and the pressure is 1 bar, same as the cargo bay environment. More than 1,000 tons of natural gas hydrate can be loaded per hour. When the loading is complete, loading arms are retracted and the opening holes securely closed before the carrier leaves the PSU. Even though gas hydrates are only stable below -80 degrees Celsius, thanks to a unique phenomenon of gas hydrates known as self-preservation, gas hydrate can be safely transported at around -20 degrees Celsius and 1 bar, a huge advantage over LNG or CNG transportation. Once at the NGH importing harbor dock, utility arms with hot water supply, cold water return, and gas recovery lines are securely attached prior to in-vessel regasification process. Gas recovery process begins with hot water spraying over the hydrate pellets. Natural gas released from hydrates is removed from the top through a recovery hole. After water level reaches a certain level, cold water is pumped out of the cargo bay. Drain tower is assembled with cold water pumping column and surrounding hot water pipe bundle to prevent freezing. It takes about 7 days to recover all the natural gas in the cargo bays. Compared to LNG, NGH supply chain can save over 30% of the cost for transportation from small to medium-sized gas wells. Separate cargo tanks carried by self-propelled barges are also in the plan as a next-generation NGH regasification carrier. NGH regasification carrier was developed by 3 institutions in collaboration with support from the Korean Ministry of Oceans and Fisheries.